All right, we have some big roster moves ahead of this primetime matchup 49ers versus Ravens on Christmas. And we've got some good news coming for the San Francisco 49ers. As we heard all offseason, we have been waiting to see when Jason Verrett potentially was going to sign. And then since he has signed, we now get to see him tonight. This will be the first time that Jason Verrett has dressed for a game since week 1 versus Detroit in 2021, where he originally got hurt and ended his season, and he hasn't played in a game since then. So the 49ers have basically activated him from the practice squad to the active roster in a standard elevation, like they typically do for two practice squad players. This is such a cool situation for Jason Verrett because of all the things that we've talked about. Again, not playing since 2021. When he was going to be able to be cleared to play in 2022 versus the Chargers, he ruptured his Achilles that week in practice as he was set to face his old team. So it's been an uphill battle for Jason Verrett as he's fought back after season-ending injury after season-ending injury. And finally, he gets his redemption as he will basically most likely see the field on Christmas. So this is such a great story for a great player, a guy that not only the fan base has respect for, but everyone inside that building has respect for. So great to see Jason Verrett up on game day. Let's go. Vibes are at an all-time high with JV ready to go, activated from the practice squad. Love to see it. He's not the only one, though. Defensive lineman T.Y. McGill was also called up from the practice squad. Obviously, the San Francisco 49ers are dealing with depth issues at the defensive tackle spot. No Eric Armstead today. However, we will get Javon Hargrave, most likely. Nothing official, but he was listed as questionable throughout this week in practice, and he was a participant late in practice as well. So we're still waiting the official word, but we do anticipate Javon Hargrave will play, but the 49ers still bring up additional defensive tackle depth with T.Y. McGill. So the San Francisco 49ers also made another roster move, promoting Willie Snead to the active roster, and they waived offensive lineman Matt Pryor. So the reason why this is significant is because Juwan Jennings isn't able to go today. So Juwan Jennings obviously won't be active. With a concussion, he wasn't able to clear the concussion protocol. So as a result, the corresponding move is Willie Snead signed to the active, and they release offensive lineman Matt Pryor, who has been kind of the third string right tackle. So I think the 49ers obviously needed the roster spot, and they opted to let Matt Pryor go. I would imagine Matt Pryor will swing back around to the practice squad. But for now, he finds himself off the roster, and it's Willie Snead who takes his spot, obviously due to the injuries at the wide receiver position with Juwan Jennings. So we still believe, again, we don't have final word on Javon Hargrave or Elijah Mitchell, but we do anticipate that they will play and make their returns today. So that is good news. But again, hard not to feel good about this guy right here. Hard not to really kind of take a step back and like realize how much work and how much effort that Jason Verrett has put in to be able to put himself in this position to play this game. Again, this is for him to do that, to be able to go through that much work. I mean, it's so hard not to have so much respect for this guy. I remember going to training camp in 2022, and remember, I believe it was his Achilles in 2021, that game against Detroit, in which that ended his year. And so I remember all throughout training camp, we would see Jason Verrett putting in the work before training camp started. And it took him all the way up till mid-year versus the Chargers till he was able to be cleared to play. and he ruptured his Achilles that week in practice, just as he was about to return versus his old team. That was the game in which all the 49ers players came out in Jason Verrett shirts during the pregame to show their signs of respect and honor Jason Verrett not being able to play and obviously going through yet again another season ending injury. So here we are in 2023. It's December, it's almost 2024. So it's absolutely remarkable that a guy like this continues to put in the work to be able to put himself in position to play this game. He's not a spring chicken. He's 32, 33 years old. So the fact, again, it's just remarkable. A guy like this didn't have to do that. He could have hung it up. He could have just said, you know what? It is what it is. It's not my time right now. This is what my story is going to be told as, and he could have just hung him up. But the fact that he kept fighting, kept coming back, just tells you how much he genuinely loves this game, and that tells you all you need to know about Jason Verrett. So that's why this is big. Typically, the 49ers are going to activate two players and promote them from the practice squad to the active every single week. It's part of the natural procedures for getting game day compliant. So there's nothing crazy there. But again, the fact that it's Jason Verrett, the fact all the adversity, everything that he's been through to put himself in this position to be ready to go. Wow, man. It's just I hope he gets in. I hope we see him tonight. I hope we see him maybe make a play or two. Just see him out there, man. I bet would give a big spark to everyone there and the entire roster, man. Just the entire organization to get this guy, a leader, a guy that they loved on their roster, who had been on the team since 2019 to 2022. This is a guy that they love, and you love to see the San Francisco 49ers get him back. Man, I can't believe we got the game today. It's still wild. I'm having to snap back out of Christmas mode. It's like, okay, it is Christmas, and I'm spending good time with my family. I won't be at the game today. We're actually gonna be doing a watch party with my family. Just wanted to spend time with the family on Christmas, and we're gonna have all the appetizers and the snacks and all the good stuff. And so we're still gonna be doing the content. We're still working, but I'm going to be enjoying some work and fun with the family as the San Francisco 49ers get prepared for, again, all week. It's a Super Bowl preview. This is going to determine the MVP. Crazy big game with the entire world watching. Going to be a big one. Can't wait to see. Let me know what you guys think about Jason Verrett, these roster moves, and also let me know what you guys think the final score prediction is going to be. This will be the last time we'll get your score predictions. So drop your score predictions in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling about the return of JV. Phenomenal, inspirational story, and the other roster moves that we got cooking. I appreciate all you guys as always, but we'll be ready to go for game time, and we'll be ready to bring you all the content like we normally do. So as always, make sure to hit that notification bell and like and subscribe for more updates.